All right. Excuse me. Thanks everybody for joining. Welcome to another episode of the OpenJS Foundation's Cross-Project Council meeting. Today is the 12th of December. Put a comment in the chat on the stream, and we will get things started. Let's see. Let's start with the announcements. Any announcements?
We have a standards working group meeting following this meeting. That's something you're interested in. Let's see. Other than that, just winding things up for the year. We do have our program committee meeting in January for another big kickoff wave for planning. Kylie, if you want to give a quick update.
As Robin said, we are going to get started in 2024 with the program committee. Lots of new ideas circling for 2024, so we're really excited about that. And then also, it's been a while since I've been in a CPC update, so hi everyone. We also just launched our new website. I don't know if Robin mentioned that, but if you haven't seen it yet, it's been about a year in the making. It's finally live, and we're really proud of it. And big shout out to our designer and developer Hayden for making it come to life.
Great. Yeah, the website looks great. Cool. Anything else? Great. Let's get into, are there any board meeting updates?
We have a board meeting on Friday. And let's see, that will be Joe's first board meeting.
Thanks for reminding
me. And sadly, Paula Paul is leaving her near form, so it'll be your last board meeting, but not the last of you, because we're going to do great things at Grace Hopper and elsewhere.
All right. So what's next then? If I'm cruising right along here, yeah, okay. Great. Anything on the staff updates? I'm not going to click through to any of them, but any updates from staff? If not, we'll just move along.
No, Ben's on vacation today, but that's all.
Okay. First up is the Google season of docs. Claudio opened this up, but I know Claudio had a conflict today, so they weren't able to join. I know, Paula, you commented, Matteo said Fastify maybe, so looks like this is moving along. Spin up in January. Okay, so we got a little bit of time, but we may want to just perhaps work together to. I think in the past, when Brian Warner was doing some of this, he tried to do it for all, for any of the projects that were interested. So maybe we can just work on that as the date approaches. Great. All right. Moving along. The next one is, I think this is also from Claudio. Adopt a uniform moderation process for our code of conduct. I know Toby and Paul, you both gave this a thumbs up. How does this align with the work that's happening right now?
It was asked to be moved into a separate issue so as not to slow down what we were trying to ship. Essentially, the idea is to leverage the work that Node has been doing in that space and see if there's value moving it up to the CPC, essentially. I think that it's a broader, more complex question than it looks on the tin. I think it's a good idea, but I think it's a lot of work, and I would want us to do all of the other things first. And so it's a separate issue for that reason.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we don't want to slow down the bigger piece that is in motion right now. But he's right. There's a lot of good work in the node space. I suspect.
Oh yeah, it would be a shame not to reuse it and not to absolutely 100%.
Yeah. Okay, good. So we will address that in phase 2 of that work. Cool. Revisit emeritus stage definitions is the next issue. Ben, open this. I don't know if Robin, if there's anything here for now, or if we just kick this to the next time when Ben's back.
Yeah, we can do that. He's taken a stab at drafting it. It could also be a part of a working session if we don't have a lot on the agenda, or if we have too much on the agenda. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like a good idea.
It's part of our Sovereign Tech Fund work as well, to take a look at all of our projects. Some may naturally choose to go that route, but some may not. So we'll have to, everyone will have their unique path, I guess. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I jumped to the next issue, elections and transparency. Sarah opened this up a little bit ago. This may be captured in the work that Ben's already doing, but I think it's not a bad idea to just leave this open until that work
Yep.
is open, and then we'll go from there.
We could remove the label though, I feel.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see, I don't think it needs to show up on
Yeah.
a
Sure.
weekly basis.
Yeah, it's got the topic simplify elections label, so we should just double back on that when we get there. All right, cool. I removed the label. Revamping the travel fund. This is also a work in progress. Did I? Okay, so I actually, I may have added my comment to a previous issue. Right, because didn't I took some comments from the last working session, but I'm not seeing them here, so I must have put them in a different issue. But basically, where the heck would that be? Sorry. Topic travel fund. Maybe I'll look here real quickly. I think it's this one. No, is that the one I was in? Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find where I put that last comment. Anyway, oh, here it is. Okay, so I put it in this issue in 1167. We had a productive working session last week. We reviewed the travel form and then took the form that people would use to request travel funding, and then also built out a scoring rubric to evaluate travel fund requests without, we haven't gone through the work of like weighting those rubric points, whatever they're called. But we tried to break it out as to what we think would be important when evaluating requests. So I will share the link to this comment, and I should maybe put this into the one that's actually on the agenda. But I encourage folks to take a look there, and we'll try to keep that moving forward. This is one of the initiatives that I'd love to get done sooner than later, so we'll keep that going.
I see a comment asking for historical information. We can absolutely do that. We have a spreadsheet and we can just anonymize that.
Great. Excellent. Sorry. No, good.
I just said neat.
Oh, neat. Good. Next item on the agenda is pull request 1135. Toby and Paula have been working on this very diligently. I see lots of commits, which is great. Any update from you two you want to share with the group?
I think we're getting there. Probably needs a couple more days.
Couple more days sounds great. That's
right.
I'd love to. I assume that when you think it's ready, after that couple more days, you'll like call for a final review pass, because I've sort of stepped back from looking at it because of the overwhelming amount of work y'all are putting into it. So I'd love to give it a final look when the churn.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it needs frankly, like Paula did all of the charter for the COC teamwork, and we just need to like put the whole thing together, and it's like there's a few things to clean up, and then we'll be good. And so I'll let you all know when that's ready.
Thank you. Appreciate all the work y'all are doing.
Thank you, Toby.
Yeah, thank you, Toby, and thank you too, Paula. So I'm looking at the agenda here. The next item is update and refactor COC policy and processes. Oh, that's the one we're just looking at. The next one after that is code of conduct, plan of action, or maybe I have those mixed up, but regardless, they're the same work. So I'm going to skip over that. Standardize on collab space over working groups. That just needs some work to get done, which I don't think, I mean, I guess I should click in and see if anybody's done it, but I think.
No one's been working on this.
Okay.
I can tell you.
Thank you. And then nonviolent communication, strategic workplace, conflicts, resolution training.
Yeah, I have a written request into Gloria Chance. She gave the LF trainings, have not heard back, so I'll ping her again. So.
Okay, great. And then the last item on the agenda is the collaboration model of OpenJS projects. I know you had something being.
Oh, yes, I need to, yep.
Okay.
Get through that, yep.
Lots of things in flight.
I know.
Excellent.
Keeping track.
So just, I was trying to really hustle too, so we could start the private session before Toby has to drop as well. But the last thing to figure out is the next working session. Do we have something that we think we should, I mean, there are lots of things we should work on, but what's top priority for folks? Toby, do you think the COC stuff, or is that still just good to work through in the PR and we should do something else?
I think that, I mean, I don't think we need another session on this. I think we need a review and then to ship it.
Great.
I think we're done with the. I don't want to do a session on this thing again.
Yeah, we've talked about it enough. We know what we're trying.
Yeah.
To do. Okay, good.
I don't know what else. I think that what we might need a session for is the fund stuff. Do the travel fund? Do we need a session on travel fund?
Well, it's a good. That was going to be my next question. Robin, is Ben going to be back next Tuesday?
Yep, he's back tomorrow.
Okay, so let's plan on doing that. I'll try to check in with Ben tomorrow, see if that makes sense, and if not, I'll ping the group and Slack, and we'll choose something else.
And do we have yet another CPC session before sort of like the end of your thing or not?
I will probably not be around the week after next week.
What's the week after next week? What's the date? Is it like the 20? Wait, hold on.
26th, Boxing Day.
Oh,
so.
yeah, we're not going to do that. All right. I mean, no one's going to be there.
Yeah.
Because the other option would be to turn next week into a real CPC session and hammer out the like last things we want to sort of validate together. Like the travel fund, can we have it finished by then? No.
I think we just need to do the wait. I think everyone was pretty supportive, just maybe weighting the categories on how you prioritize.
Yeah. So I say let's plan on working on that. You know,
Okay.
Whatever we want to call it. And yeah, see what we figure out.
All right.
We can talk about it more in Slack too if we want to discuss.
Sure.
it.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Let me know.
Okay.
Pull you down.
So that would mean we would jump into private session now. Normally private sessions are for regular members. So I would unfortunately need to ask folks who aren't already regular members to drop. Because we have something important that we need to discuss that needs to remain private for the time being. So, there you are. Okay. Thank you for coming, Natalie.
You're still live.
Sorry. Oh, yes.
Yeah.